on schedule. I've been sleeping in way too much, and then basically look at my clock, and then I'm just like, oh, I got like 2 hours to stream, and you know, I got like X and Y to do, and I'm just like, oh god. Oh yeah. What do I desire? I'm just gonna go with the usual mental mirror, send psychic for my mental mutations. Realizing thing, yeah. I just realized I'm just doing the same build over and over. Well, same start. Like eventually the builds diverge no matter what you do. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that just so I don't get stuck with anything I don't want. Because, like I keep saying, I don't want quills or carapace. Just because if I end up with those, I won't be able to wear any new armors that might exist. So I did not mean to do that. There we go. Okay, everything looks good. I'm gonna have to myself. Because I love seeing my name being like, oh yes, I attended a funeral for a fucking fish. Need help up on the bed, little buddy? You want to get up on the bed? Alright, you need help? You need help, little buddy? You want to get up on the bed? You need help? There's a toy up on the bed. Do you want it? Sorry, I just realized my dog was right next to me. Oh, you want to play? Oh, you want a toy? Alright, well now I've opened up that box. So apparently I'm going to be playing with my dog for half of the stream. Let me move my camera so you can maybe see the dog on the floor. No, not really. You want to get up on the bed, little buddy? You want to get up here? You want to get up on the bed? Alright, well, I'm just going to move my camera back. and there he goes. Now he's on the bed. And move it so you can also see me a little. There we go. Oh, no, now you can't see him. There we go. My dog is far more important to look at than me. Where the hell is my phone? Screw it. What? No. Where could it be? Buster, do you know where my phone is? I know where my phone is. Give me a second. Just so I can read chat if it slips by. There it is. Oh. And then I drop shit on my floor. Probably should have thought about grabbing my phone before I started streaming. Now my bed's all fucked up. Oh, that just makes it easier for my dog to hop into it. He's been calling me, but I've been asleep. Hopefully it's nothing important. That's probably nothing important. I usually don't get called anyways. There we go. Oh, my poor throat. Yeah, I've had like tonsillitis the past few weeks. That's also been something that's been preventing me from streaming, but mostly it's just been me not being on a... Like, I said before that I was on a sleep schedule with my mom, because she obviously has to work. She starts work, like, at 4 a.m. So obviously I can't be, like, making noise all day. Arachnids and worms. Yeah, I don't really care about worms. Oh, I'm not actually close. Sorry, my eyes. It's not dyslexia, it's just sometimes my eyes see and process information. Okay, say What's a good example? Say I'm looking at my dog, and I'm looking at my own hand. Sometimes my own hand, when it's like halfway across the room, all I can see is my hand and my dog. Like, I don't see the medium that they're separated by. Like, I don't see the distance between them. I just see the two objects. And sometimes they just merge together. Like my hand merging with my dog's head to pet him. Sorry, my poor brain. My poor brain. I had to make metaphors up just for me to understand what I'm saying. Chews by the feathered serpent and drinks by oil. One starry evening, a claimant from Ushan journeyed through land buried under the crescent dunes. There she visited a prayer yurt and met a defender and taught her the ways of fasting. She returned home and taught what she had learned to the cult of Ushan. My poor throat. I just saw a zealot petting a cat by the looks of it, and it scared the shit out of me. That animation always scares me. This is the same animation for people attacking each other. Or at least close to it. In 990 AR, Chews by the Feathered Serpent grew tired of wandering the salt dunes and traveled to a place under the Crescent Dunes. There she came upon Ashan and its inhabitants. Chews by the Feathered Serpent set up a shop for their trade. Okay. Drinks by oil. What do you have that needs doing? Bless the blessed pretender that you are here. Traveling gun folk. Not goat folk, gun folk. Came to our village the other day. While breaking bread, they spoke of an intriguing place. The Shagamu Ring. Though they didn't reveal the location. Will you help us find it? It'll be a great grant to the trade prospects of our village. Okay. And it's just some distance away from under the random ruin site. Hey Zelika, please don't run from me. Okay. Oh, I pressed the wrong key. It was Canticles. Chews and Serpent. Oh no, it's Chews by the Feathered Serpent. Okay, there we go. Hey, kiss the notable clan that you're here. I have a charge for you. Just a while ago, Days by Asphalt gathered that Narapa Pentagram is home to a wary fire ant gaster. Why do you care? You'll help with farm work. How does that help with farm work? I yearn for it. I'm going to compensate you for your labor. Sure. Right, I was thinking that there was something I wanted to do before I left, and then I remembered my strategy of killing all of the villagers in these sand deserts. I was about to say, it's very risky not going after... It's actually both kind of useful. Like, Sharp isn't so rated, what am I thinking? They're actually not useful. But yeah, it's better to go after a gunner, because the gunners are usually squishier. In 6671 BR, Yaram, Radiant Scion of Antelope's Meteorite in Cerulean, died of natural causes. She was 100 years old. Now, this is an awful game for me to be playing when my throat hurts. It's like literally just torture on my throat. But it's fine. If I don't use my throat, I'll lose it. Okay, step right into the gunner's face and blow the brains out. And I can basically do the same with all the other raiders. which is why I do this, because it's literally the equivalent of fighting like a dozen Ishikari raiders, but they don't immediately aggro to you. Well, actually, it's mostly just the fact, because if you start here, you also get a small bit of rep, including reputation you gain from the banner, which means these guys won't attack you. Not the villagers specifically, but just Ishikari raiders in general won't attack you anymore. At least not unless you attack them first, obviously, as you can tell by the fact that they're none too pleased of me shooting them. Is this... Okay, no. I was about to say, is that some sort of sacred vase? Because it's just random. Just randomly put there. I thought that said counterweighted copper nugget, and I was like, you can do that? You can do that? You can modify a nugget? But no, obviously not. Unless it was a bug. I think I've seen that in the patch notes. Prevented like random trade goods from having like modifications or something in the past. Yeah, I'll grab multiple arms. There's no reason not to. More ranks in the freezing ray. Okay, now that I have multiple arms, I don't have any weapons to put them in. I'm not going to pick up the daggers. They're not worth the effort. I crit him for 5 times damage. Not bad. Unload and then grab it. Oh, left the bullets. Oh, you're attacking me. Actually, shoot the one that's fighting you. I tried to shoot the one that was all the way over here. Like over the shoulder of the guy who was trying to stab me to death. Great. Absolutely ingenious. Nothing valuable now. Just dagger. Yeah, I could run around the salt dunes and kill more of these. The reason I do it around villages is because there's no risk of hostile dung gliders just kicking my ass. Obviously not going to come in here and start a fight either. That should be points. Just put it in the strength for now so I can get my way over to Dismember in 2 more stat points. Village Tinkerer, do you have anything that I can actually see? No, you do not. Apothecary, do you have anything I can actually look at? Thing that I'm interested in, if they had a salve or... Well, not a salve, because I wouldn't be able to see the salve. It's syringes, I'd buy them. Change tubes, this is a chair. Glow sphere, I have torches for the early game. Fun glow sphere is where it's at anyways. Alright, let me just try to find the village elder. He's only loved by his own village. I was hoping that I might be able to change my rep a bit. I am... Is it Wayfaring that I'm thinking? I've already have Wayfaring. Already have it by default, because I'm a nomad. This is the reason I picked nomad, because if you're also starting the Sand Dune village, it's just the perfect setup, so you can actually traverse it without getting lost too many times, because dung gliders are awful creatures. Not meal prep, what is it? Self-discipline? Fasting way, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Just so I, 1/2 the rate of thirst, which will save me a... Well, combined with my recycling suit, I lose almost no water. Is that the place you sent? I just pointed at my fucking screen. Discover the lair of... Is that 2 of them? Okay, so cries on fire, bathes in air, salt bathes in ashfall, chugs by fire. Sounds like there's 2 of them down here. Okay, I have to check this before I do anything else. I guess people are just shooting wildly, so I should probably wait. Why is it? It implies it's the 2 of them. Is that possible? Dude, could you not shoot me in the dick? But I mean, I wasn't presenting it, so it was probably my ass that he was firing at. Sorry. I'm just upset. I swear when I'm upset. Oh, I should probably start a blood bag. Or blood skin. I like to call it blood skins. Or I like to call it like whatever the name is, and then skin. Sorry, my brain is not great. Let me get rid of you. Oh, I'm with terror, unfortunate. There we go. Luckily, my character is pretty lucky with his shots, because he only has 18 agility, which is good, but not good enough to be making all these shots this easily. Dude, can you not waste the ammo that I'm going to take from you? I assume he did. Yeah, no bullets. Fuck. That's why you want to walk up to the Ishikari riflers and punch them, because then they won't shoot at you. And you can get all of their ammo. In 6301 BR, Yavran II won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Shabal at the bloody battle of Shuluwarden. Though he lost his prize swords pet. That sounds like a pretty cool name. Except for the pet, like, swords pet. I don't even know what weapon that is. I assume it's a sword, but like at the same time, like, I don't know. In the course of the conflict, as a result of the battle, Shuluwarden was so rife with smashed rubble that it was renamed Dominant Ruin. And the fact that there's only one capital letter to that, and there's no like there's no separation between dominant and ruin, so I kind of had to be like, is this one word? Which was not. Right, I'm looking for the rifler that could be here. Let me wait until morning so I can actually see what's going on. They might already have been killed by me. But the rifler, at least, might already be dead. Wait, he didn't even aggro to me when I started fighting one of them. What the hell? Oh, so it might be due to the fact that they like me more than the villagers did. Oh, it's an I, duh. I say that. There we go. The issue card. No, they're just neutral to me. I don't know why they're not attacking me when I fight them. Not when I fight one of them. Then when there's 2 of them, the other one, that they should be both aggro to me. So it's weird that they weren't. Right, you can actually pick these up as a form of getting them out of your way. Obviously, they're massive and they block you. But usually if you put it somewhere like here, you can move around it. But yeah, it's a lot better when you have like a stupid amount of strength. When you can lift like say like 500 pounds. Because these are what? 500. Okay, but you could lift 800 pounds. I did not realize they were that damn heavy. The fact that I can pick it up at all is kind of amazing. Give me a gun. I had to identify that. Oops. Excuse me, Spider. I have no time for your bullshit. I'm mad. I'm just absolutely livid. Yeah, these centipedes are actually quite dangerous, relatively speaking. Luckily, I have meditation, so my character's ability to heal after combat is pretty damn high. Assuming he stood still. I don't know why I tried to rephrase that. The way I was saying it the first time was completely fine. Yeah, you gotta be wary of when you have low armor value of creatures that just have high high strength. Because like yeah, they can do 1d2 damage, but if they do it times 5, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna meditate them this hold still. Beetlebum kills all the raiders for me. It's kind of bad. Because then I don't get the experience out of them, but eh. So I just realized I had a mini-map and kind of made me go scatterbrain for a second there. Random eyeless crab here. These lairs can spawn enemies that usually don't spawn in the desert. Or, well, in the location that you're actually in. Look at these guys that really don't want to aggro to me. Deep in the wilds of Channel Democracy of Kimrid, Yuram stumbled upon a clan of... I just realized that there could be Dram. Like, as in, like, with a J. I hate it. I hate the fact that Y's can be J's. I'm gonna keep calling him Yuram. So my brain just fried in its realization that J can sound like D in certain contexts. My poor brain. Okay. Get that out of my head. Stumbled upon a clan of oozes performing a secret ritual. Because of her luminous eyes, they fervently rebuked her and declared her a villain to their kind. And then this is for Chef. This is an Instacart Raider that's aggro to me. Just kill these and then wait a little. Yeah, I was hoping to get rid of the ones that are aggro to me. Ooh, copper nuggets. That's definitely worth killing them. The location of the hamlet of Akish. Yuram was captured by bandits. She languished in captivity for 8 years, eventually escaping to Shatum. I mentioned this before, but you can probably get enough rep just by equipping some of these items to actually enter a historical site without getting murdered. But at the same time, like, why waste the experience? Ah, I thought it was a floater. God damn it. So I'm gonna run out of space. So I just knocked myself out of the menu. Tinkering. And disassemble. And while I'm in here, I may as well get repair. Repair is extremely valuable. It only works on things you actually know about, though. So say, can't really repair the thing I don't understand, aka the weird artifact in my inventory. Headlamp, that's a free slot, which I don't, it's just another fist. That's all I get. Is that a Slug Snout? Yeah, okay, good. I got into melee with it. Slug Snouts used to be really bad, for those who don't know. They changed it so Slug Snouts don't shoot you if they're in melee with you. Before, they used to just shoot you even if you're in melee with them, which means you die. Because it's just a gun that constantly fires. Like, for someone with 3 armor value, yeah, gun can deal like 20 damage every turn, potentially. I should not have been stepping in water against an electrofuge. God, I hate sprouting orbs. Oh no, that's just your whole fucking name. That's just one dude. The random seed of winged mammals flock? What? Angelic. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna kill you just for your wire string because I don't want to ritual with you. Yeah. I need to remember I can't back up because if I back up, he'll shoot me. Shoot me dead. I'm gonna horf down some of these Witchwood barks. I don't actually have enough damage for that to matter. There we go. Because they heal about like 20 HP over 3 turns. Give or take. Should be getting close to dying. Luckily I have all of my extra hands, so I'm dealing like tiny bits of extra damage. It's not much. Obviously once I actually get real weapons for those slots, it'll be a lot better. There we go. Just the one between the eyes just to make it a little bit better. A little bit faster, a little bit safer. This probably is worth like 10 trams if I were to guess. But yeah, all of the dudes who are passive to me are going to fight me. Shit. Shit. How do I overcome the situation I put myself in? Oh my god, I live. I'm so lucky. You know, I should just pick up these glow spheres. I don't know why I didn't pick them up. I picked them up because I was like, oh yeah, it's worthless because I'll just get... Like, I thought of it purely from an equipment standpoint and not from a loot standpoint. So I kind of forgot that that's the loot. All the loot in the game is basically just trade goods in waiting. I forgot that money was really fucking heavy in this game. AKA water. Let me see if I can go from here to there without getting killed. Well, I say getting killed. Without getting aggro. Because then I could just kill them. Yeah, do I not... Is this not the same place? Did I bug it out? Did I bug it out because I randomly found it like this? Maybe there's 2 of them, so what the hell? Oh, shift. Shift M is a move command. Yeah, luckily there's a failsafe. If this is the quest that gives me the data disk, All I need to do is go to Joppa and I can get the Argav's version of the data disk, so it's fine. No harm, no foul. Really annoyed by the fact that the centipede spawner is still managing to summon more of itself, or summon more of its young. There we go. We have another mutation in the bank. Temporal View gets me killed. Domination gets me free everything forever, which is great. Another point of strength. So at level like around 13 or 14, I'll get a free boost to my strength. And then I'll be able to get Dismember. Let me get Spry. That's like 150 some odd points. For effectively 7 dodge value versus projectiles, which is great. And then just 2 flat to everything, which is included in the 7 that I was referring to, obviously. Let's pick that up. Yeah, really hoping that the oh, I can kill you. Really hoping that the area I discovered is just an identically named location and not a bugged area or a bugged site. You know what? Let me check something real quick. I'm literally just gonna save and load and see if it updates the quest because I obviously know where it is. Shigamu. Okay. I like how I'm looking for an identical location. It's not gonna happen. If I let me see. It's probably fine. I just want to think about it. Let me just see what ends up being the quest reward, because if the quest reward is just the data disk, then it's fine. It'll suck if it's the random quest reward. I can literally be like almost anything. Deep in Debaruk, Nailred stumbled upon a clan of roots performing a secret ritual. Because of her reputation for murdering somebody by cooking her for sustenance, straight up eat the motherfucker. They accepted her into their fold and taught her their secrets. By the way, this implies that the person was alive before they were being cooked. Somewhere in the process of being, like, they were alive and then turned into ingredients. Like, that's horrifying. Like, cause of death was eaten. So, excuse me? What do you mean the cause, like, because cause of death, stomach acid? Jesus. Sorry, I have the gaster. Oh, good. Okay. So all I need to do is just get the Joppa data disk. Compass. Okay, the book is useful, but I can just get it. Symbiotic Firefly, I guess, is the one that's worth the most. Yeah. I'm just gonna chop it real quick just to make sure I don't forget. Just auto explore all this. Should give me everything I need. This is just a droid scramble. I'll just get rid of it because I actually like to fight those things. I like how there's actually survivors of Joppa. You. We're traveling through Uranip. Nailrat stopped at a tavern in Shepa. There she lost her prized Ikakus to a local thief. She cursed the tavern and left Shepa. I just remembered that I had, like, an item that was called, like, the meat of something. And it was a syringe, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Why is it called this? Also, I like immediately south to Stiltis, an historical site. I'm a Pangos. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to ritual with you. Purely beneficial. I'll have you share some secrets with me. Yeah, nothing too interesting. It's also just ruins by the looks of it. Give you the secrets of a chef. Also, let me see if this is a new one. Yeah, it is. Good. And it is ritualing with you. I'd actually. Once I give him all the secrets of a chef, there's actually a benefit to killing him. Just auto-scoring the check for any painted or engraved items. And also because it's easier just to press backspace. That's what I'm doing to bring up this menu, by the way. And see if there's anybody interesting. Warden. It's your rap. Oh, it's nasty to ritual with you. Wait a second. Is it? Cult Urchins Farmers Guild. Actually, it's completely not an issue. Oh, give me a second. Sorry, but ooh, hell, sort of the headphones. There we go. Sorry, there's a button that changes the settings on my headphones, and one of the settings basically uses the built-in microphone because these are noise suppressants, or they're earmuffs. But yeah, there's a built-in microphone that picks up sound outside of my headphones. That when I turn it on, it's so loud. It's basically built-in hearing aids. Not that I need them. I already have pretty good hearing. In 6716 BR, Yaram appointed a corrupt administrator as Minister of Channel Democracy of Kimrad. She mandated the practice of hoarding meteorites in Yaram's name. Priming phase conjunctive. That's actually useful. I can't... Yeah, phases. I think it's phase harmonic that I want, and it's only for grenades. This is only useful if I am phasing myself or phasing enemies. It's important. I usually don't look at flaming. That's new. In 6704 BR, Yaram appointed a corrupt administrator as Minister of Channel Democracy of Kimrid. Mandated association with antelopes in Yaram's name. Okay. Nothing too interesting on this. I don't have a headlamp, so I'm not desperate to find a Raycat farmer, but it'd be nice. Raycat farmers are merchants you can just kill if they have a floating glow sphere, or I would kill if they had a floating glow sphere. I'd obviously like move them off map so they don't, aggro anybody else. Their screams for help are heard by nobody. Optimally. Okay, 2 apothecaries, not what I'm looking for. It's always nice to have a good look at the still just to make sure you know what you can buy and sell here. Well, you can sell everything. You can anybody with an item in their inventory can be sold anything. 2 bookbinders, yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm just looking if they have Schrodinger's pages. I'm not looking to buy experience right now. But not bad. The only thing I really hope for in the stilt is an extra, well, not extra, but a single bookbinder and a jeweler, because jewelers are really good for trade goods. Like, they have really valuable trade goods. They're usually very light. And if you can somehow steal from them, say with, I don't know, dominate, which is what I'm going to do at some point, because I'm lazy, and I like skipping the grind by just robbing people. It's the same one I just spoke to. Ichor Merchant. Give me the desalination pellets. So I can waterlog, or not waterlog, so I can suffocate your fish by stealing all of its water supply. Oh my god, my character is so... I was about to say dummy thick. It's not what I was intending to mean. So overburdened is what I meant to say. The character is so dummy thick. Oh, I broke a jackhammer. Interesting. Small trinket. It's a fidget, so fuck off. Did I just... I think I dismantled the other battery. Oops. The thing I really want from you... You're the Gutsmonger, which means I might kill you just for some quick... the Gutsmonger also has certain items that you can use as trade goods. I just prefer to kill them. Okay, love. Star Apple Jam is the equivalent of Cook's Sal, for those who don't know. It gives you healing. And also, food effects that give you proc on taking damage, which can generate the most powerful effects in the game. Cooked Ubernostrum Injector and Star Apple Jam or Salve combined together, because Salve and Star Apple Jam are the same thing. They're coded the exact same, so they override each other. So if you put 2 in the same meal, they'll cancel each other out, and they'll just have 1. But yeah, you combine those 2 effects, which are heal and damage, or heal on taking damage. Combine those 2 effects together, and like some of the versions of that can basically cause you to never take damage again, really. Like, upon reaching 20% of your life heal for 50, as long as you're not getting one shot, that's usually pretty reliable. Just pour acid. Just pour acid on yourself or something. So, like, if you get hit just above it, you'll take a little bit extra damage and that'll proc it. Or whatever you want to do. But yeah, I've found great success with that. Oh, The reason those water skins were empty was because my character auto-looted the water that I had dropped. Hilarity. Absolute hilarity. Alright. Okay. I know you are the guys that sometimes have extra inventory. What the hell happened here? Huh? Who? How? Who died? Who? Did a Somebody killed themselves on my campfire. Multiple, I think multiple, no, it's one of the priests or chanters or whatever they're called. But they killed themselves. Like in the same way that I just took damage from it, like you can actually have people kill themselves on these. But like, what? What? And yeah, sometimes people will kill themselves on the practice. Oh my god, I have a fucking semi-automatic pistol for free. And you're a... You can... If you get like such high... If you get to the point where you're so high level, like you can actually use this Gamma Moth with precognition. If you had high enough level of precognition. And you could roll over and over different mutations. Like, yeah, you'd have to reset your pool, and you'd have to be able to... because it's an effect that can take, like, over 200 turns to proc a mutation. What you have to do is you have to have an extremely long precognition. See what happens. If it's a good mutation, keep it. If it's a bad mutation, you go back to the past, and then use some sort of item to reset your RNG, like say Eater Nectar, etc. You can just keep doing that until you had every mutation in the game. And if you had some like weird build going on, you could even take like bad mutations that are good for you in your current state. I wouldn't recommend doing the other one. Like I don't recommend taking any of the bad mutations. So over the course of a run, like, there's no reason to use a Gamma Moth. Like, by the time you're in a position to use a Gamma Moth, there's other ways to get infinite power in the game. Yeah, two people clearly died. The fact that there's two piles of ashes that implies that two people died. Probably a zealot and a preacher? I'm still amazed that that's even something that happened. Just throw that down. Did he take the broken one? Yeah, they did. Good. Trolling with you pisses off clans that I don't care about. Okay, 100 rep, and I have Proselytize, which is a safer version of Dominate. The only thing about Dominate is that it has a higher chance to proc. Let me test it. I'm not... Yeah, resist my domination. He might bomb me out of existence, but I'm just going to pull him off map. Okay, spiders on the right-hand side. I don't think they're actually going to attack me, though. Realizing Stinger... Yeah, just kick his teeth in. I'll just line the two of them up so I can hopefully freeze his other guy. Okay, just perma-stun him. Oh, the beetle just died. I assume just died in my freezing ray. I mean, it was a beetle. I don't know what I expected. That should just be, yeah, regular eel. He's no longer a guard because his charge is dead as hell. I just got surprised with a Fractus. That happens sometimes where you don't expect to take damage, and then when you see it, you're just like, holy shit, what happened? And it's like, bro. My brother in Christ, it was literally just something you stepped on. Until 1 damage to you, calm yourself. Precision Precision Force Lathe. Sorry, the problem came with the lathe part. It's hard for me to say. Yeah, that I want to keep. Nah, I won't keep any of these unless phase harmonic modulator. No, I don't want that. And I'm just saying, why, as a mutant, are you actually considering any of these? It's because because I have dominate, I can dominate a Truekin and have like I can proselytize and then dominate a Truekin. Use the Truekin to use a becoming Nook, and then put cybernetics on the Truekin that I've dominated, and then undominate them, and then I have a Truekin companion that has cybernetics inside of them. It's very nice. Give me proselytize. But yeah, once I get to like level 25, I can basically take everything from the Stilt forever, which would be nice. Just to save the effort. Because like I've said in like almost every stream, is that you can actually get infinite money just by using desalination pellets in a salt marsh or the river. Like if you had like 50 desalination pellets, you could probably purify like thousands of drams of water. More, for the record, that is more than it takes to buy them in the first place. So basically, every time you buy one, like say for like 60, you get like 190 profit. So it's just like there's enough water in the River Civ or Civi to buy everything. And if there isn't, then you go to the River Yonth and, etc., etc. Like, there is more than enough water in this damn game for you to buy everything. And that's without the occasional, like, fungal biome that has, like, deep water weeps. It's been a long time since I've seen, like, hundreds and hundreds of drams of water just randomly around. I don't know if they patched it out or if I've just been unlucky. But years ago, I used to find it all the time. I'd be like looking around random ruin sites, go underground, and then there would just be like a river of fresh water, like an actual river worth of fresh water. And I was just like, wow, that's ridiculous. The question is, where do I want to go right now? It's mostly a question of getting better armor. So I only have 4 armor value, which is... don't think I need to mention how bad that is. Lair. Legendary Dongler, please let me leave. The reason I always check those is because A, they give you experience, and B, assuming you can leave the map without getting yourself killed, you can always come back later. Which isn't always the case if you don't... what the hell? It isn't always the case if you don't actually drop down. Like, you can assume where it is, but then you have to find it manually, and it's like, why? Why would I do this? Yeah, I'm just exploring around to hopefully find a rust bug or something along those lines. Oh shit. I'm allergic to bullets. Eventually I will overcome my bullet allergies. But not yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to shoot him with that. What I can do is leave. Come back right next to him. Take his shit and his bullets. Vominos. God damn it, I hate how I can remember. It's just so much bullshit that I can remember that I wish I couldn't. Like, I can remember the fucking kid songs from when I was like a little baby. Goddamn Dora the Explorer soundtrack playing on repeat in my brain somewhere. You are never allowed to forget this thing that you experienced in your childhood. As if this was like a formative memory. Then my brain is like, yes, this is important. God damn it. This is honestly why I say that like adults shouldn't let their kids watch like dumb TV shows. Like not dumb as in like for like idiots, but dumb as in like that has like no value to their learning. Like Magic School Bus, for those who remember, was like really good. I learned plenty of stuff from Magic School Bus. Dora the Explorer wasn't too bad. But like, there was plenty of TV shows that I watched that were literally just brain drool. Literally just designed to keep me from doing anything else. Which yeah, isn't bad for like keeping a child occupied, but it's really bad for the kid's development. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. In my humble correct opinion. You cannot buy everything I want. Keep the notes. Yeah, Cook killed this guy for stuff, but these great saltbacks are basically, like in reality, they're probably the size of a salt kraken. God, the fact that I found multiple. The best place to, by the way, the best place to hide from a turret is behind another turret. Obviously, you're gonna be shot by the first one, but if you're already fighting turrets, like you're gonna have to be shot by one of them. But being in melee with a gun, usually, assuming you don't have a better gun, usually safer than anything else. But yeah, where was I? I think I was mentioning how I'm surprised the rust biome hasn't spawned any bogs, among other things. Oh fuck. Oh, I live. Wait, didn't I pick up dismember? Oh, I need an axe. Herder. Salty oil, and then I stepped in a puddle of oil. Oh no, it's still oil. Perfect. It's like instead of an oil skin. Not a bad chest. Wait a second, I have so many open slots for weapons. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I should have picked up a steel battle axe or two. That's why I thought I could just remember. And then Desert Crystal and Farmerhand, and I'll just drop the rest of these. They're not bad to sell, but there's better. Hell, is that what I think it is? No, it's a solar powered. That was like a radio station. Which actually be useful if I had a radio powered battery. If it was underground, actually, now I think about it. It would have to be underground. Are these all solar? Not bad. The shrine depicts a significant. Oh no, that's not the part that I want to read. On auspicious day, Yeram II fell into a crevice and survived against all odds. From then on, he always kept some two-sided dice. And not supposed to. You mean coins? You mean coins? It's what we call a coin. Sorry. Hose be mad. Hose be tripping. Sorry, I'm shut up. Yeah, I'm literally just looking for anything of interest. That's what I think it is. Yeah, it's a pariah. Hit by flowers. Yeah, please don't die before I can ritual with you. Do you have anything on your person? No, not really. Yeah, trash dividing, thank you. Kindly. I'm just gonna leave this map. And then there's a ruin. Sure, I'll look at that. At dawn under a marvelous and cerulean sky, the people of a hamlet of Akish saw an image on the horizon that looked like a meteorite bathed in cerulean. It was Yeram, and after she came and left the hamlet of Akish, the people built a monument to her and henceforth called her Meteorite in Cerulean. Village of Kappa? Sure, I'll entangle. What have I done? On the 11th of Ubu Ut, Calvin became admired by the villagers of Kappa for cooking them a splendid meal. I can't cook for shit. I don't know what the hell I cooked them, but it probably didn't taste very good. Oh, it's immediately another one. Oh, I'm nowhere to collect it. Damn it. Please don't. Ah, I bloodied my honey. Oh, there's a bear legendary somewhere. Honey is more valuable than wine, so I guess I'll do this. And when I say value, I mean like wine is a trade good and honey is an actual cooking ingredient that I need for certain recipes. At the Battle of Hamlet of Annapur, Oliseh fought to liberate winged mammals. She wielded a blessed sword that became forever known as the Blessedicus Winged Boon. Yeah, Winged Boon probably means it's giving me it would give me reputation with birds. Like on a weapon, getting reputation on a weapon, a temporary reputation. It's very worthless, if I'm going to be honest. Right longsword, yeah, none of that's worth it because it's all rusted. At first light under a curious and platinum sky, the people of Kamas saw an image on the horizon that looked like a block of ice bathed in platinum. It was Entoduct. After he came and left Kamas, the people built a monument to him and henceforth called him Ice in... I was about to say Ice in Cerulean again. Ice and Platinum. The different Sultan. I found a ruin with a becoming nook randomly. This is the slime biome. I should be able to just roll upon you. You know, once my armor value gets better, I should be able to relatively do what I like, at least in the early game stage. Or early game areas, I should say. Once I can face tank a turret, that's when I'll know that I'm ready for the worst the early game has to offer. Right. Okay. I'm just looking through my inventory just to see if I picked anything interesting up. Okay, jeweled weird artifact, plus the fire gloves. Not a bad dromad. Not a bad Drumet at all. Yeah, I didn't expect to really buy anything from him. Actually, Flexivest, Placifier Gloves. What are the odds I can actually buy this off of you? It's 600 drams. Close, but no cigar. Could do this though. Some weight in water, which is beneficial to me. Small trinket, just a regular chem cell, not bad. It's nice to know that I have a chem cell, or it's nice to know what a chem cell looks like, just so your character will recognize it in the future. Yeah, I'll just leave this guy. Sorry. It's a crick in my neck I'm trying to get out. I think of ways to raise my armor value that don't require things I don't have. You know what, screw it, I'll just bite the literal bullets that will be shot into my face. Probably. It's just for Chris. I was about to call them kobolds. These snapshots are a bit annoying. Not that they're dangerous, they're just in the way. Right, I'm lost. Yeah, no shit. Tari, that's good. Sound to something interesting. Hallowed Sleep. I love knowing that I already have certain quest items, and I'm just like, okay, so what village? I learned the location of a legendary merchant. It's a legendary Gutsumonger, so it's not great. It might also be so far out of the way that it's not even worth looking into, but at the same time, I can make use of the Gutsmongers. I mean, I can just kill him. Worst comes to worst. I'm just looking for the extension. Yeah. Sometimes it's so sad. You see an area that says like Atari or Slimy or Rusty, and those are identifiers that mean they might be close to really interesting locations in terms of loot. Like the kinds of loot that you can find in a rust bog. It's actually really, really high. Like you get like 10 things potentially if you get lucky, and those things could wildly vary, like extremely wild. Like you can find helping hands, you can find like electric weapons, like everything there is pretty much an artifact from what I remember. In the rust and flaming tar pits. While the slime version of that is, I think it's a single dram of cloning draught, but cloning draught is also amazing. Really, really useful. Clone merchants, clone yourself, you can clone whatever the hell you feel like. Well, assuming it's alive, you can't clone a wall unless you give it sentience, which somehow gives its body some sort of like way to be cloned. I have no idea now that I think about it. On auspicious day, Babe was found swaddled on a floating platform of polished chrome with a glacial icicle, as opposed to another type of icicle. What? In each hand. That babe came to be known as Antidoct. Okay. The fact that there's plants on this historical site is bad because a lot of plants, well, I think they're vines that I'm looking at right now. But vines can be pretty annoying. Like late game vines is what I'm talking about. Like, because everything that I see here will have the more powerful variations or variants later in the game. So instead of Kudzu, I'll have. I can't remember what it's called. Like creeping vines, which actually chase you. Like imagine Jilted Lovers, except they chase you through the walls. That is basically what they do.
So I'll put that in the.
Among other things, like oh.
I'm telling you, I'd never do it if I had them.
Wait a second, what? Oh, mushroom flesh.
Yeah.
If what I think is on the other side is it's a fucking Ashwood. Oh, it's just neutral though.
Oh, I will, yeah.
Okay, who the fuck opened a... Is that a stable vortex? That's a fucking stable vortex. What is that doing here? That's so dangerous. Things can actually step through those, in case you didn't know. So, like, don't hang out around them, because you can get yourself killed. Okay, there's precognition. That. Basically, precognition and domination basically combine together to mean that I can grind and become infinitely powerful. I'm not going to do that until I need to get more powerful. I'm not going to do it infinitely because I'm not infinite. Goddamn annoying acid layers. Or mine layers than acid layers. I'm an idiot. Okay, let me examine and then tap his arm. Perfect. Okay, disarm. Unless it's not something like a resonance grenade, it's usually safe to attempt to disarm it. As is, resonance grenades deal like 10d10 damage to living things, and like 10d10 plus 50 to inorganic things, I think. Which yeah, is really crazy if something you're fighting is inorganic somehow. If you're fighting like an, I was about to call them Urmenches. Cragmenches. I think those count as inorganic. I could be wrong, I have no clue. Sometime in 6880 BR, after having made enemies with a collective of astronomers. How do you make enemies with astronomers? The Sultan of Qud was assassinated by who? The astronomers? What the f... I assume those two things are unrelated because, like, how... What kind of fucking astronomers have assassins? Like, what the fuck? Because of Olisei's... I mean, maybe they were rich astronomers and they hired an assassin somehow. Because of Olisei's reputation for interpreting omens from the observed flight of birds, she was chosen as the successor, just fucking some rando on the street. It's like, hey, you're interesting. You do cute things with birds. We want you to rule over us. Game sometimes. Oh my god, those are clan members. Are you fucking kidding me? Clams? Okay, in case you don't know what a clam does, these giant clams, if you step in them, I can precognition this. You step in it, and you teleport to any other clam in the game. Which usually results in you going to the Palladium Reef, which is one of the hardest areas in the game. It's like the second hardest area in the game, give or take. Would like to return to the start of your dream, or vision? Yes, please. Thank you. You feel a sense of holiness here. Yeah, that means it's a holy site. Which means whatever rep you need to be friendly to a faction, you need a little bit more. Or to be neutral, I should say. Basically, you need to be liked by a faction to be allowed in their holy sites. So yeah. So I don't worry about reputation with the cults, because the odds of the cults actually letting me take the historical artifacts without a fight is pretty low. The required effort, because you can literally go through the motions for it, but it's just so tedious. So tedious that I don't even see the purpose of it, or purpose of trying to like do it until you're invested in grinding. Which I'm not right now. Obviously, I'm still like not even level 20 yet. I'm not going to be grinding for this character. But the game's way funner when you're in the risky stages. Like, I only have 3 armor value. Like, if I fight something stronger than myself, I could just die.
But it's this girl right on box.
That was a legendary. I just want to point out that was a legendary vine spawned over a campfire. It fucking roasted to death. Flaming Google Gel Bolt died. Ictus. What does it do? Cold resistance 27 and 2 armor value. That's only 1 armor value for me. Not bad though. Not a bad sight. Yeah, these mines are way too heavy. Chairs, fuck off. There could be more here, so I'm gonna check the rest of the area. Yeah, okay, there's nothing. There is a non-zero chance for you to have multiple relics spawn in the same historical site. It's not guaranteed. The possibilities are far more important. Because, I mean, the guaranteed stuff, you literally see the guaranteed stuff on the map. There's a suicide, etc., etc. 90% of the game is up to chance. So it's far more important. There's far more knowledge of the improbable to be shared. I don't know what I'm going on with, but suffice to say, you could know everything that's guaranteed to happen in a run, and easily still die, like without a doubt. I think the only other mutation I need, just for oh my god, what is it? Safety of mind. No, that's not the phrase. I'm trying to remember what the phrase is, but just for the sake of like the game not becoming tedious at times, just regeneration, just so I don't have to worry about limbs, diseases, or anything. Just for the convenience sake of it. do I want? Okay, let me get cooking online. I don't need butchery. Yeah, okay. Pretty big investiture, but that's fine. I have weird artifacts with the hologram bracelet. When? When did I pick these up? Question is, merchants I'm actually interested in buying from. I could check the schematics chapters. You know what, I will. It's just a good habit. I might find something that I'm desperately in need of for late game. It would be hard to find. So rated gives me a chance to dismember. Antimatter cells, I want to buy it, but I don't think I'll be able to. But yeah, serrated. I might put serrated on every single weapon I ever use. Is it just that good? Because, I mean, I already have the chance to dismember on the regular hits, but adding just a little bit more chance to dismember could be the difference between somebody having enough limbs to counterattack me, or somebody having literally so few limbs that they can't even function. And when something runs out of when something runs out of limbs, assuming it doesn't have regeneration 10, or doesn't have the equivalent of a brain, I'm actually gonna buy this. Buying the Schrodinger's pages for a location, like a village, will actually give you the location. So if you're looking for a village, it's easier just to buy the location for Schrodinger pages. Oh, there's actually two of you. Okay, alright. Yeah, there's so many oddities like that. Desalination pellets. I like to buy just a boatload of them. Because they're good. They're good for the water weight, or they're good value for the weight. That's what I mean. Get rid of the carbon nuggets, just so I have enough money to walk around. It's just, what the heck do I want to do now? I don't really buy anything. Okay, I told some baldy jokes. Or body jokes. Not baldy jokes. Okay, let's explore this place now. It appears to be the same location as before, or the same faction as before, which means it's going to be a whole lot of vines. Vines, clams. Okay, for the record, what faction are clams from? You know what? I need to look this up. Give me a second. Kings of Cup. I'd laugh if it's not that clam. There's obviously multiple clams. Yeah, mollusks. So it's clams and or not mollusks and vines. I'm trying to think of high-level mollusks in the game. There aren't any. None that I'd be afraid of, at least. After striking a deal with worms, Yoram II convinced them to help him found a prairier in Shabal for the purpose of contemplating how extraterrestrials might use breastplates. They named it the prairier of the commanding. What? Like, do you mean like independently discovering breastplates and what they would do to them or do with them if they discover them? Or do you mean if you just handed them a breastplate? Oh, I said this is why it's contemplation. But like how, like in what context? In what context are these extraterrestrials getting their hands on breastplates? Like, I don't understand. Right, I need to pick up a new axe now that my old one is. Why can't I just repair it? Right, no. I want to do this one here. I should be able to repair it with some scrap. Okay, an A and a C. Yeah, that's easily doable. Right, do they not have... What am I forgetting? Sorry, I swear there's a way to see what the odds of you making a strike with your primary, or not your primary limb, but your secondary limbs. I can't remember though. It might not be a button. It might just be a setting that I'm forgetting. Is it new? Yeah, it is. I picked it up by accident. I don't like two-handed weapons. I like to have the extra chance to hit again if I missed in the first place. One starry evening, a babe was found swaddled with a radiant mote of light in each hand by a group of antelopes in Channel Democracy of Kimrid. They took her into their fold and fostered her, and she became known as Yaram, radiant scion of Antelope. Of course. Nothing normal. Fucking antelopes, man. I think there's only like one or two antelopes in the game. Yeah, there's another mollusk. Oh, I just remembered. Sorry, I was covering my mouth. One of those dangerous mollusks is the Enigma snail, I think it's called. And what the Enigma snail does is that it permanently saps your willpower, which is obviously bad. Because it also confuses you. And if it nukes your willpower and then confuses you, you're gonna be confused for a while. And yeah, if you don't have like a second head to potentially increase the chance you stop being confused, you might just die in confusion. And of course, yeah, these fucking things already. Lurking Beths, and it's only the desert. Are you fucking shitting me? This is fine. I am okay with the circumstances that are currently befalling me. Wait, what? Yeah, I do have... Okay, well, I'm just gonna cook a regular ass meal. And wait for myself to be inspired, because that means... Inspiration means I can actually learn a recipe rather than just cooking for buffs. And let me begin. Not that. Meditation, please. To heal me slightly while I wait. Yeah, definitely need. Well, does strength even matter in this situation? Strength bonus cap 3. Yeah, I need better weapons and higher strength. Okay, you're not actually a faction member. It's just randomly here for some reason. Sorry, I'm just brainstorming how I need to improve this character. Which is mostly just, in general, leveling up. Yeah, can I actually pick these up? Not clean, not repair, notice attack. If I had a pickaxe, this would be easier. So I should start from here because otherwise I'll be stuck breaking through 2 boulders instead. This is why you grab Burning Paws or pickaxe. Yeah. Spending several in-game days trying to mash your way through a wall is not fun. You know, let me just ensure that there's no other way down. Because I'll be extremely mad if that's the only way down. But if it is, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, there is a different way down. Good. Stone. The book is just a stone. Yeah, mollusks. Fine. There's usually 2 or 3, so that's what I'm looking out for right now. It might be a creature type that doesn't exist at the lower levels, which could be really nasty. On our surface day, a babe was found swaddled with its mouth full of iron by a group of fungi in Gymnasium Democracy of Ekamu. Took him into their fold and fostered him, and he became known as Yaram II, commanding Seed of Fungi. Okay, in early 44-37 BR, Nailrad was assailed by an aspirant over an ordinance mandating the practice of wandering without purpose. She one had the pretender trapped in a block of ice. She was 66 years old. Carbide Sword. 44-88 BR, after several tumultuous years, the Sultan of Qud disappeared. Because of Nailrad's reputation for burying oneself to the neck in snow, she was chosen as the successor. What the hell? Oh, those two might be fighting one another? What it looks like. Yeah, the visual effects are always terrifying when they happen, like, in the fog of war, because you have no idea what's happening. All you know is a visual effect is being triggered. And you just have to guess, assuming you even know what the effect looks like. Obviously, an arrow is easy to tell. It's some sort of bombing. But yeah, like, there's certain other things that it's just like, what the fuck is happening? In my... what is happening that... What... rephrase this. What is going on that doesn't even involve me? In early 68-62 BR, Ulysses was assailed by an aspirant over an ordinance mandating the practice of glassblowing. She one had the pretender exiled. She was 28 years old. Okay, Evervoid. By the way, the difference between Goatfolk Haunts and what are they called? Goatfolk. Oh my god, my poor brain. Goatfolk villages is that the village is regular goat folks. The haunt is in the deep jungle, and it has far more dangerous variants of goats. I can't remember the name of them, but yeah, they're basically goat psychics. If you go to a haunt, you don't want to be going to haunts until you're close to late game. In 62-48 BR, Yaram II plundered all of Lake Oligarchy of Milakish. Or Milakesh. Rolling dice to determine which ones to destroy from the homes of baboons and flowers. What? Sorry, I'm just laughing because it's just the idea of somebody like going up to a plant and like just grabbing it by the stem, pulling it out, and like slamming it against a wall. like, yeah, if that plant is sentient, that's pretty fucked up. That's basically the same thing of me doing that to a person, of me just grabbing them by the throat and slamming them against the wall. It's just the fact that like doing that to an inanimate flower is hilarious. And it's all I can think about whenever I'm reading this shit. Like I just think that some fucking crazy dude is going into the jungle and just beating up wildlife. And oh my god, Aaron Shagur, I think his name is. I can't remember what his first name is. From No Country for Old Men, just going around and flipping coins and rolling dice to determine the fates of fucking random assortments of animals. Like, goddamn it. But yeah, he became known as the Milikish Bane. Sorry, I can't get that out of my head. Just a grown-ass man picking a fight with a fucking flower. Okay. It's a good thing you were hated by another plant faction. Not bad. That's the best part, is that the faction that the clan is consisting of, like the plants and all that stuff, aren't guaranteed to like the clan members. So you can potentially get reputation for something that you're kicking the shit out of. When you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose red because I'm finding a flower. It's like, nope, you actually gained it. If you get lucky. I've had dungeons where there were like dozens and dozens of legendaries all the way down. And if you get lucky, those kinds of dungeons can make it so certain people love you. Like, obviously, like, whatever faction you're kicking the shit out of is going to hate you. But all those legendaries are going to cause, like, some of your reputations to skyrocket or plummet. If you know what you're doing and you're careful and you avoid ones you don't want to kill and mind control them, send them somewhere else. Like, you could have, like, you could make recoilers for this. Like, and recoil them to, like, random locations, effectively resulting in their death, but through no fault of your own, technically speaking. Which means you get the rep from them. And then they die. And then you can proselytize somebody else. Or beguile somebody else. And it's a very interesting strategy. I don't think I've implemented it yet, just because I didn't have the resources at the time. But I've definitely utilized recoilers on companions to reposition them with merchants. I was thinking about it, like, who the fuck would even think about that normally plays this game? Like, or not normally plays this game, but like just a regular person for the first time playing this game. It's like, oh, this recoiler item, I could mind control somebody and give them this item. Like, nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks about that. Only people who play way too much of this game even consider shit like this. Yeah, a mysterious person torched a village of highly entropic beings. Deep in Forum aristocracy of a pad, Nailrad discovered Shesh Tangle. There she befriended mollusks and calculated the distance to a nearby star. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is a single relic dungeon. So what did I actually pick up? Wait a second. Did I even pick anything up? Okay, so this is from the previous dungeon. So what the hell did I pick up from this one? Was it destroyed? Am I insane? Uh... Press the relax little button. And there he goes. Where the heck is the chest? There's the chest. No, it's not the chest. Where the fuck is the chest? Losing my mind? Did I close the menu that it's in? No, because I haven't even picked up the credit wish. Did you pick it up? Are you fucking kidding me? I hate you so much. Luckily, they're not exactly difficult enemies to face. Okay, the time-worn fell of Eberrock, which is a steel axe by the looks of it. +2 to hit. I will replace. So while I was kicking the shit out of everything on this floor, this dude walked over the chest and went, "Yeah, I think I'll pick this up." He didn't open it, clearly. All the contents were still inside of it. He just went like, "Oh yeah, this chest looks nice. I'll keep it." Along with all the bedrolls he's been like hoarding this entire time. Like, I almost left. That's what makes me mad at that guy. I almost left thinking I already had picked it up, or that it was gone. But then, like, at the last second, before I even saw the Acronaut, I was thinking, like, there's certain enemies that can pick up items. Or not enemies, certain characters can pick up items in the game. And I was like, okay, where is this thing that's picked this up? Where's the beetle bomb that picked this up? And then I saw him and I'm just like, everything clicked together and I'm like, I swear to fucking Christ. In my head, I was like, I swear to God, if you have this, you're dying. Like, literally, because I'm not going to buy it from him. God damn. Oh. It just goes to show, like, weird shit like that can happen in this game. In early 55-28 BR, Antidote challenged the Sultan of Kud to a duel over the sanctioned persecution of Windowmakers. He won and proclaimed himself Sultan of Kud. He was 100 years old. That's pretty old to say, like, I'm the one in power now. Do not attack these. They will just suck you in. From what I remember, I could be wrong. I could test it. I'm not going to. Yeah, I think I just want to find the Dromads again, wherever the heck I put them. I say put them. Wherever the heck they. What the fuck is even that? Okay, so there's. So this is a new father. There's a domestic. Oh, it's. Yeah, all stuff he's domesticated. There exists a dimension known as the Baron Chevron. I don't know what that implies. I won't get into the other dimensions yet. And then there's a domesticated temple mech. That's extremely interesting. It's considered a hostile action. So I can't just pry my way into a mech. Also, I gotta be very careful because that Starkraken could just kill me instantly if it walks over to me. In 6750 BR, after murdering a popular rival by slaughtering his entire clan, Sultan of Kud disappeared. Because Yoram demanded it, he was chosen as the successor. 6817 BR, we'll just say the random seed of winged mammals. Nakisha's spouse. I was supposed to say cousin. Out of and weird. If that was actually written there. Out of natural causes, she was 79 years old. And do not auto-explore when there's horrors beyond comprehension. Okay, you're disliked by villagers. That's okay. I don't really care about your meal. Bullet shit to... Like I said, don't auto-explore, and then I'm auto-exploring constantly. Oh, I have this. They're asking me for the wire I found earlier. You know, I was excited. Just give me more freezing ray. Here's your wire. Opus Coleus, grenades. Yeah, give me the compass, actually, now that I think about it. I don't want to get lost. I don't want to be lost anymore. I just want to be found. Not that. Sure, we'll put the Chris there, too. You're an apothecary, nothing too interesting. Sinker Warden. Legendary Dawnglider. Yeah, you're not actually somebody important. And the villages around here are not things I should be messing with. AK Dawngliders. And then there's that. Yeah, I want to find the Dromads. It's two relatively close to each other. Okay. You considered compared to me. You're still very tough. That's good. Folded Carbide Battle Axe. And just buy these to discover. This is a grenade. Or a bet. I was a betting man. I bet I know what that is. You know. Yeah, I think I'll buy the chain gauntlets. Could grab the herb berry. Herb berries are very good. It's just a flat 100 heal. Which, yeah, once you get up to 100 HP, or well, you want more than 100 HP because if you're at literally 1 HP, you still only heal for 99. But once you get like over 100 HP, it's not even arguable. It just is the best armor in the or not armor. Best healing item in the game. Okay, spine fruit. Right, I forget that. Yeah, queued at. Something changed in the way that certain things are coded. at the setting that makes it so you can't queue up too many actions at once. Doesn't work. Period. Like I don't know what to say beyond that. I've noticed it just doesn't work. I don't need the Sphinx Salt. Okay, Fungicide Grenade. I might end up selling some of this back. I'm not selling that back. Let's sell the palm shotgun back. So I have a bit of water on me. You go. Switch my primary for you. Switch out the Desert Crisp. The Desert Crisp will be useful. Will be useful once I put some points into Short Blades, because one of the abilities is Jab. Whenever you make an offhand attack with a short. Wait, what? It changed Jab. Whenever you make an offhand attack with a short blade, you immediately make another attack with that same weapon. Oh, they nerfed it. Jab used to be, if you have a short blade equipped, it doubles the odds that you make an offhand weapon attack. Sorry, my brain is like fried. I'm not used to that. But still, Rejoinder is still really powerful. Rejoinder is good against flyers. Basically, whenever somebody misses a melee attack on you, you have a 40% chance to strike back. And against flyers, that might actually give you a little bit of trouble. It can result in them just killing themselves on you. So I'm just rereading to see if anything else has changed. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to keep Axe as my primary weapon. Yeah, put a point into pistols just because I have chain pistol right now. And yeah, I don't need to preface that chain pistols are very powerful. You know what, I'm just going to sell my semi-auto. There you're going to have a nice, healthy amount of money. Well, healthy amount of water. Healthy enough that I don't feel too worried about looking at this guy's inventory, even though I probably don't want anything other than his bullets. Him having that many bullets for 40 grams of the bullets, yeah. Over 5k, yeah, it's great. Okay, it's the secret of a chef. Guitar. So I'm just looking to see if I can find a tar pit. Yeah, nothing. Still a few more places I can search. No famished, that's fine. I was gonna say please don't waste all your ammo, and then I remember that he literally could not waste, or it could not matter to me at all if he wasted some ammo. I think Auto Explorer avoids getting into melee with hostile enemies, including the fungi. Just say Psychic Thrall. Oh fuck. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, yeah. Psychic Thralls are The psychic thrall isn't the important part. Seeking the Sightless Way, very dangerous. Obviously. I'm actually going to rename this location by pressing N on this menu. Toe. Yeah, it's just me reminding myself there's a secret Sightless Way, because once I am no longer hostile with them, once they like me, I'll actually return here. And it'll be amazing. Did somebody just... Oh no, that was from the other screen. Somebody melting. This is where I've been before. Okay, let me actually look at the map again. That I already did. The Gutsmonger is there. The last time I went to the river, I died, though, so I'm going to avoid that until I'm ready to deal with Mad Pulse, aka when I get regeneration. Could go to Golgotha. I don't think I'm ready, though, because I don't have any defense. I have 4 armor value. I can't go to the jungle because I don't have enough HP either. Kind of stuck. What the hell? Oh, it's a pariah. Control ritual with you. Oh, I only had 1 dragon oil. Oops. Yeah, it's a chain gun. Can't take that, so I'm just leaving. So the flower fields are so dangerous. It's because they start spawning chain turrets. Same reason you don't bother with Greek Gate until you have some armor value too. Same problem. Hatter. Let's decline capture. Let me get a level. So I'm getting to the point where I might be able to start stealing things. Let me actually test. Test it on this screen with the schematics drafter. Yeah, no. Not powerful enough yet. Could proselytize though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the fact that they're resisting my domination means that I'm probably not strong enough to proselytize either. I will give it a few more tries. You know, I'm just gonna kill you because you're being stupid. I mean, he's dumb enough to attack me. So he kind of deserves it. Yeah, I'll make that my floating nearby because I have nothing in the slot. My capacity, that's not really important. Random point recall, literally the tool I was talking about earlier. That you could just send people you dominate somewhere else. Those. Handing it to them and then having them use it. Yeah, I think the other issue, yeah, if I had like 22 ego, I think I'd be able to dominate people. See if I can't make that a reality. Okay, love. Just love by itself, honestly. Mash love. You're being washed. Don't worry about that. That's not a real concern for me yet.
because it's my my mental mutations are inflated right now. So the moment this wears off, it'll be fine. Okay. Proselytize. Fails. Let me just try donation. Nope. Yeah, they really raised the stats of these guys to prevent people like me. Because once you can rob from one merchant, you kind of end up being able to rob any merchant. And being able to rob anyone, and you know what, fuck you. I don't need this many apothecaries in my world. More healing items for me. Where's the corpse of the guy who I was? Yeah. Dismantling everything of value that I didn't automatically pick up. Painted shotgun. I didn't even look at it. Oops. That was a mistake. Grappling gun. I've seen what it does. It's interesting, but I already have teleportation, so I don't need it. Carbine, I already have my chain pistol, so it's no longer necessary. You know, the only way this guy would be any better, me killing him, was if he had a chain pistol, a second one, for me. Because that would basically set me up for the rest of the game in terms of slug-based. What's the word? Slug-based firearms. Sorry, my poor brain. Yeah, could wear steel plate. I prefer armors that don't have downsides. You gotta be careful with these guys because they can actually stun lock you into oblivion. I'm literally just doing this for free money. I don't care about any of his armor. That's the thing, those guys are very rarely ever going to give you anything that you really want. Because it's just the stealth. Like, you have to go pretty far to get better than the stealth, so if you can't find anything immediately, it's probably okay to kill some of the merchants. Not the bookbinders or anybody with those. You don't kill those. Because they come with free rep. I'm actually gonna... I'm not gonna sell that yet. Hang on, let's upkeep. Ape Fur, and last cap are obviously keepers. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Chris for now. I'll find a better knife later. Okay, let me buy these two. I could also turn all the freestanding water in the still, or the freestanding salt water in the still to fresh water, but I mean, I'm basically at the point where I can start stealing stuff if I try hard. It'll take a while. That's the only reason I'm not doing it yet. Is I just want it to be guaranteed, so I don't have to worry. I should grab this love off of you. And then let me see the Ichor Merchant. Let me draw. That's something I'm willing to spend like a minute trying to steal from him. While visiting an obscure shop in Shabal, Yoram II met with a group of window makers and commissioned a shield that evoked the presence of a colossal sword. Okay, it's a shield. Called it Sword's Pet. Yeah, that's a good question. Is how the hell am I going to grab that? It's not that I want to buy it. It's like... How am I going to get to this shield? Somebody know where it is. Let me highlight some of the locations that are important. layers, no. Historical sites. Okay, Shabal. And these two are just the ones I already cleared. And then the ore conversion. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so one's in the Rainbow Wood, and one's in the Deep Jungle. Yeah, not seeing either of those anytime soon. That's like level 30 areas. So I'm just thinking of how I'm going to tackle this. I want to level up a few more times. I guess I'll do the Baylock quest. Did I never pick up the Baylock quest? I never picked up the Baylock quest from you. I'm an idiot. And I water bonded with you and didn't actually talk to you. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'll do this quest and then I should be one step closer to where I want to be. Yeah, I'll pick that up later. I just realized I shouldn't be auto-exploring until I actually start the quest. Let's go on. Oh no, I need to actually talk to the warden first. Okay. South. 2 map. Yeah, 2 map tiles south. 90% of the time, that's exactly where you need to go. Not south, but just 2 map tiles in whatever direction they give you. And the only reason I do that is it's because the flower fields are hell. But the flower fields are one of my least favorite areas in the game. Just because, like, if you just want to like quickly get to the area, like actually traveling through it, like if you get lost there, it's one of the biggest pains in the ass. That's it. Like the enemies aren't exactly difficult, but they are dangerous, and that's an issue. Village stores, and I have to look at the things that I picked up. Which is why I did not want to auto-explore. Milkweed chaff. Okay, there should be leather scraps over here, which I picked up. Oops. And then I look at the 3 of you to see if there's anything. Carmine streaks? Huh? Okay, what the fuck is Carmine? Carmine. Oh, red. It's just a shade of red. Thanks, game. Thanks, I really needed your lexicon to confuse me about what's red. Or what is the color of blood? And I just need to ask these. Fine citizens. If they've seen anything. There's all of the information. Ready to choose the thief. Broken half I can't use. One villager was frightened by sounds of fighting at night indicating recent violence. Kiss a hind. So by concealing violence and violence. Okay, is there any trade? Recent craft, illness, violence. Yeah, I'll choose Kesselhind. I think that's gonna give me the weapon. Yeah, it gives me the weapon, but the thing is, I accuse them the same thing twice, so I don't get anything special out of the deal. I just get a singular version of Ari. Could kill him for the other one. I died last time I tried to do that. There is one thing I want to do. Oh, I fucked it all up. Wait, what? Are you still here? Oh, it's because I never handed in the Lover's Quest. It's fine. Basically, what's going to happen is this village is going to get destroyed later. But I don't care. To say the least. I've done this quest so many times that I'm desensitized to the outcomes. But yeah, I missed out on a 100 experience by not doing it the quote unquote correct way. And the village gets destroyed, but again, I don't. It's literally not a concern that I have. Not a real one, anyways. Yeah, to sell this one that I picked up at some point. So this axe. Looking for anything else? Yeah, I'll just get rid of the chem cells for now. There we go. I didn't want to lose too much water because I was already running out. Yeah, this place in like a few in-game days. Okay, what I was hoping to do is I was hoping to wait until morning again. I think I need to wait until nighttime, then I can rest till morning. So I want several days to pass just so I can show off the village getting destroyed. Because I'm psychotic. I almost broke the quest item again. Okay, maybe it takes like a week. Which means I'll just play the game and wait. Hearth. Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I guess I can do the Grit Gate quest. Should probably actually equip some of my new equipment. Oldworm Skull. Place with the Lestine cap. Some iron gauntlets on. Which actually, due to the way that it's coded, it gives me half of both values. So because this is giving me -3 dodge value, it's actually only giving me like -1 or 2 now. It basically effectively averages over all of the same item you have. It works differently for shields and for weapons, obviously. But I'm not going to get into that one. Oh, Lush. Oh, it's nothing important. But yeah, luckily I already have Trash Divining, so that's really good. Though there is a risk that I'll miss out on a few key points. Like something might be like, oh yeah, there's you discover the lair of a Gutsmonger, like I saw earlier. But sometimes I'm just gonna skip over it because if I literally waited for, or if I literally read every line of dialogue the game can offer me, I would literally be here for the rest of my life. Because there's that many secrets that if you read every single one of them, you'd probably lose your mind. Like, including, like, just just the books in the game. There's plenty of this. The word count is ridiculous if you actually delved into it. What's the? Oh, it's another salve. I need to wait until morning so I can actually see what the hell's going on. Oh, that's... Yeah, I need to replace this with my headlamp. At least somebody fought the gun that was shooting at me. I won't complain. The only thing to complain about is that I lost experience, but like... I'm gonna be fighting every single wage road on my way down, so it's fine. Is that a folded carbide? No, this is a longsword. Another longsword, yeah, it doesn't matter. It was a dagger. Daggers only weigh 1 pound. That's why I like to pick up daggers as trade goods. That's just an upgrade. May as well grab it. Yeah, you can see flicking by. What is that? Does that actually work? Do gigantic grenades even work? Like, I know they're still grenades, but like, do they explode in a bigger radius? Like, how does that end up working? No clue. I'm in a pretty decent spot. 5 armor value is below where I'd like to be. Wait a second. Okay, 3. Oh, it's because I changed my headwear. Yeah, straight up started to count. But yeah, it's just because I changed my headwear that's no longer 6. 6 isn't bad. Definitely 10 is the sweet spot for this stage of the game. Like 10, you basically don't. Most things can't actually hurt you unless they have ridiculous strength. Like slimes can still hurt you, but not by much. And obviously legendaries are the exception. And swarmers. Swarmers are deceptively powerful because every single swarmer increases the amount of damage they do to you. And their chance to hit and their chance to penetrate. So if you have like fully surrounded on all sides by swarmers, yeah, you will get your ass beat even if you're like ridiculously strong. Just through the way that they're coded. Of the serene visage. What does that do again? Oh, it's supposed to one power. Now it's fine. Oh, it reduces the cooldown of meditate. Okay, box. Sure, I'll draw with this Kessel face. Yeah, there's a small, extremely small chance to go 1 in 400. 1 in 400 shot that it's nano crayons, and basically whatever you write into the nano crayons. I wrote the Kessel face. It's a late game item. But yeah, whatever you write in nano crayons, which always appear as regular crayons until you use them, and you can only use them once. So yeah, every time you see me pick up crayons, I'll write I'll draw the Kessel face, and hope and pray. But I've never actually seen nano crayons since I started playing this game, which has been hundreds and hundreds of hours. Somebody spoiled the fact that somebody both spoiled the fact that the Kessel face existed and the fact that nano crayons existed. But like honestly, it took me so long to see either of them that it's like not even that important. And I got spoiled. I care to some degree, but not that much. Definitely in a risky position. Definitely should start healing. Okay, okay, you're not convinced. Okay, the 2 of these guys beating on me is not good for my HP. I think it's about time to start spraying and praying whenever I see enemies. Well, whenever I see segmented mirth rooms, at least. Because, yeah, I love to be able to describe gunfire, like rapidly depleting the amount of slugs I have in my inventory as an AoE. Because it is, technically. It affects multiple enemies. Usually, anyways. This is an example of a character that I could mind control and then turn into my personal shuriken. But I'm not going to. As fun as it would be for me. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. The end of the River Wife should bring my armor value up to 7, yeah. I don't like reducing my dodge value, because then I always get hit. But I'm gonna get hit to some degree, so I need ways to reduce the damage. Okay. Look at the infiltrators by themselves are harmless. But they spend their turn teleporting somebody, and then that person can sometimes immediately get their turn after them, which results in you dying, which is nasty. Also, I've been looking into a game that's, I wouldn't say very similar to Caves of Cut, but on the same wavelength. I don't know if I should. Basically, to summarize, it's hard. It's hard, and it looks like it has a lot of esoteric systems that I could get into. But at the same time, I'm like, how many fucking games do I already have that have the same... Not the same premise, but the same, like, core philosophy of die and get better. So I'm just thinking, seems fun. Just at the same time, I'm just like, how many games of, like, it's a niche genre, and I fit in that genre. But like, also, how many more times am I gonna? It's basically the same games. That's the only reason I haven't bought it so far. It's just because like I'm like, oh, I don't want another extremely esoteric and difficult game. Like I already have Caves of Cud, Stone Shard, Cataclysm, Dwarf Fortress. All games that are very difficult to get into. It's like, you know, it's got to be a limit of how many of the games I stream that have the same exact premise. Plus, there's games I've been wanting to stream that I stopped streaming just because my brain has been fucked. And I want to get like back into streaming, like get my voice back into it, because yeah, my throat has just not been. It's just not been working properly, to say the least. I don't know why I keep buying all these bullets. Like I'm to the point where I'm just buying them out of habit. Can I actually buy both of it? Let me get rid of these nuggets. Yeah, I can get rid of one of you, and it's just about perfect. Okay, Grit Gate Recoiler and Solar Cell. Sure, I can slot those two together. Solar Cell. I won't put the Chem Cell in the Advanced Toolkit. I prefer to have something that auto reloads or auto recharges. Put in there, or something with such a high, such a high charge level that it's set it and forget it. Like a nuclear cell. Like I've put a nuclear cell in those, and they lasted for like several days of real life time of me playing the game. So they're usually good once you saw one of those, which isn't saying much. Am I brave enough to do Golgotha like this? Take the battery out of you just so I can use it for a force bracelet. I have teleportation. Oh, that just shows you how much the cooldown is reduced. Teleportation. I'll just use that menu. Screw it. I'll just relax a little bit. Don't they actually reduce the usability of the hotbar? Like I keep saying, like the hotbar used to be like if I put something on 1, it would be here instead of sprint. But it's whatever. Not gonna complain. They might change it back. Who knows? So I feel like it used to be able to customize the hopper, and now I feel like it can't. Oh god, I just realized I. It's the called prestidigitation. No, I have precognition. I can actually just face check these. Gaming events, that's fine. Extremely mundane. That's fine, game. Okay, so what I actually need to do, first I need to clean myself off because I don't like being covered in shit. I don't know about you, but that's just personal. Shut up. Shut up, brain. Okay, so luckily I'm inspired, so this will be pretty easy. Yuckweed. No, yuckweed, and then Star Apple Jam. Okay, whenever you eat unfermented yuckweed, we can use a salve or Ubernacha injector. That might not be impossible. Yeah, just inject it. That means I have 6 hours. I have 6 hours of in-game time to beat this dungeon. So I'm just taking it step by step just to make sure I don't get myself killed. This always makes my nerves. Always makes me anxious. Sorry. I step into the acid. I need to get to the other side of these things. Oh fuck. Sprint. Okay, I'm down. And then I'll take a Witchwood Bark. Let me just move. Sorry, I'm trying to relax so I don't make any mistakes. These mistakes will get me killed. Oh my god. Can't see anything. You know, the problem is that because I can't see anything, I can't tell if those enemies. Like, I have so little information. I'm just gonna auto switch. Fuck it. Baboons impersonated the leader of some group, sure. The only thing is when the oozes drop down to this level, they actually create puddles that you can summon. What are they called? Sewage eels? Yeah, they can summon sewage eels from their mere, well, the death. Because if you stand in the puddles that they create, the puddles that they create can actually spawn the sewage eels. Even though I don't know how they spontaneously... Like, if I were to remove... Like, a great example is, If I were to remove every single dram of liquid here, and then kill an ooze, somehow from that pool, like the sewage eels will just materialize. That's what busts my balls. It's that it's not so much that it happens in the regular sludge, or like when sludge is connected with like this is fine. Like sewage eels can exist here and then spread to here, but it's the fact that like, well, it's obviously just because it's coded that way. Like if pool is equal to or greater than 300, you know, there's a 1 in 10 chance that a sewage eel will spawn. I'm okay with that. It just doesn't stop it from being illogical in my head and making me mad about it. Like, it doesn't confuse me, I just be mad. But yeah, level 15, if you have a decent build, this fight, it's not difficult. Case in point. Tail off, this is where I pick a butchery just because it's an item that can be useful. Then immediately go into the menu and turn off butchery because I might need corpses later. Get the Anunculus. Anunculus. However you want to pronounce that. It gives you half damage from poison. Or reduces poison by half, I should say. Which is useful. Yeah, the only reason I'm still auto-exploring is because I want to find all of the secrets out of the trash. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, right, I remember this now. This is the same thing I explored earlier. Last stream. I just started going down because there was this open way down below Golgotha. It's just randomly spawned. It's not actually anything interesting. That line of text I skipped over, by the way, was basically how you end up having your first your first bad experiences are dying here. But your first really, really like, oh, I won, like Golgotha, and then you realize that's not the part that's annoying. It's the fucking sewage eels. When you realize the sewage eels can make you eat the liquids that you're standing in, and some of the liquids in that part of the dungeon can cause your gear to rust. Yeah, you end up being really mad when something that you have gets rolled on twice. Basically, how rusting works is that, say, let me look at my actual equipment. You know, this is a unique weapon already. It's a folded carbide battle axe. Deals 1d6 plus 1 damage, 6 pen. Pretty good weapon. It can be rusted. Well, okay. Yeah, it can be rusted once. I was just thinking it's it can't be cracked, but it can be destroyed. It's complicated. But it can be rusted, obviously. So it gets rusted once. You can't equip it. You have to repair it. It gets rusted a second time. It turns to dust. I've had those roll the same item. Like in the span of like 1 or 2 turns, roll the same item twice. And I've lost like something that was worth like 1,000 rams. And yeah, that's the danger of Golgotha. It's not even dying in Golgotha. It's having your armor ruined. And diseases. Diseases are also pretty nasty, but I also know how to deal with the diseases. You just cook. You just cook things that prevent diseases until you find something that works. It's a really cool item. It's a mouth weapon. It's a mouth short blade. A pair of calcified pokers were wetted by lineage to puncture the layer cake of skin Slick with a phantom of bubbling death sludge. 5% chance to poison, 5% chance to disease, and 5% to rust on hit. Oh, you see it by looking at the weapon. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Get the slender polyhedral rings. Didn't actually want the hammer. It's fine. I'm lost. Yeah, of course I am. Okay, let me do some explaining into how I made this recipe. So I took honey, yuckweed, and stutter apple jam. I also have the full cooking tree, so I can actually cook with 3 things at once. And have inspiration. Because inspiration, you get multiple choices rather than just getting stuck with one. And you also get the recipe so you can do it again. So the honey and yuckweed are bonuses to disease prevention. And stutter apple jam is healing and also trigger on taking damage. And also it's salve and an ostrum injector based. So obviously this isn't perfect, but if you have extra salves, you can use this and you don't acquire new diseases. Perfect. Now I'll do it again just because I do want a better variant. All the same ingredients, basically the same recipe. If you take damage, this is what I was looking for. Okay, 2 of these I was looking for. Whenever you take damage, there's an 8 to 10% chance you can't acquire new diseases for 6 hours. That's good. Whenever you drink honey, one of your negative effects is removed at random. If you have boatloads of honey, which I do, you can use this to remove all of your diseases. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. Because this prevents you from getting diseases. This is prevention. This is a cure. I'll take the cure. I already have the prevention in using salves, so yeah, it's perfect. As you can see, that's why you use cooking. Like, cooking can make it so you don't need something like, well, okay, I didn't get it offered, but regeneration. Okay, so temporal fugue and quills I don't want, so I'm taking horns because I have no other choice. I think I'm at the stage where I'm just going to increase my intelligence. If I wanted to raise my ego, I can actually do it by fighting psychics. Specific types of psychics, I believe, but psychics nonetheless. Which isn't something I'm going to be doing yet. And I'm going to grab a Kimbo, so when I find a second chain pistol, I can dual wield them and be basically good on AoE. Bethesda's just, oh fuck. Yeah, lost my light source. Very bad. On the plus side, when you don't have a light source, certain enemies, and this isn't a very good thing to do, because obviously you're taking away your own information, but when you don't have a light source, enemies can't see you from across the screen. Normally they can, because you're literally a light in the dark. But yeah, actually, it'd be smart to turn up your lights. Oh, right, I need to repair the thing. But you don't actually have to fight Slog. You just need to pick up one of these scrapway droids. If you somehow found nano cranes, you could probably just spawn in a scrapway droid and just skip the quest entirely. God, that'd be nice. And to get that lucky and then waste it like that. A little ridiculous, but also seems fine to me. So villagers don't like you, but that's okay to me, yeah. Share secrets. I think this guy can tell me... I was hoping he would tell me the location of certain certain relics that I haven't found yet. I had a choice between 2 different things. Oops, I didn't even pay attention. Okay, ready. Yeah, I have some of the temperature requirements. Okay, yeah. So my checklist for Bethesda Suicide, I think I'm actually going to end the stream once I explain this. So my checklist next stream for dealer next stream of this for Bethesda Suicide is temperature equipment or cold resistance equipment. But I already have freezing rate, so I only need a little bit of cold resistance. So that's already checked off. I need AoE. The best form of AoE that's reliable that I can actually make use out of is a second chain pistol. Because it's like 6 to 8 shots just randomly firing out. It's usually pretty good at dealing with most enemies in terms of like small stuff that's swarming, which is in no short supply in Bethesda Susa. And armor above 10. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, there's one other thing. I need a source of night vision. It's not a requirement. It's a minor requirement, but I prefer to take it. I was thinking if there's anything else. I could optionally also get the Mechanimist to like me. Yeah, I think that's a requirement for this character right now, unless I get way stronger. In terms of power, I think I do need a few more levels as well. Sorry, I just wanted to vocalize this because it'll help me remember for next stream. Yeah, I will see you guys later.